Episode 25, A Fish in Hot Water.
Previously on Chasing Tales, Pink and Kate have met their unfortunate ends. Will and Sarah have gotten married, and Sin and Otto are settling into their place.
Pink and Kate appear holding hands in Haven. Aislinn is waiting. They catch up telepathically via a warm hug and welcoming feelings. The ladies take on their favorite shape.
Kate, this is Aislinn, my partner. So did you miss me?
Well, they have kept me pretty busy. Aislinn nudges Pink playfully. Kate, you look fantastic. Kate swirls around in a yellow sundress.
I feel amazing. Is this heaven? Kate, this is Haven in the Clouds. This joint is run by the Syndicate of Orders, who manage the world you know, kind of like God's office. So God is absolutely real. But this is just a stop for you. Heaven may be available to you too. Let's go get measured.
They climbed the stairs quickly. They stopped at the door for a moment.
I haven't done that in years. I'm not even out of breath. I will admit it is kind of liberating being between bodies. You've done this before? Sure, once. So are you going to heaven or hell? Neither. I'm on the reincarnation path. You can go around again? Sure, if you want. Do you work here? Yes, ma'am. What do you do? Level 3 Agent of Order. I keep things on track.
Kate looks at Aislinn. He nods with approval. She smiles happily.
I can't wait to see heaven.
They stand at the clerk's desk. Pink grabs Kate and pulls her close.
Kate, come here.
The clerk scans them and types a little. He looks up and places blue bands on the wrist. Kate watches as hers disappears. She gasps, shocked. She grabs Pink's hand just in time for hers to vanish.
Kate, it's a soul band. The bodies aren't real, remember? Oh, what's next? I want the tour. Let's get measured first, then we'll satisfy your curiosity.
Sarah and Will wake and stretch in the bed.
Good morning, Mr. Partry.
Good morning, Mrs. Partry. You know, I feel like there's going to be a lot of...
Sarah shushes him. They listen. Nothing. It dawns on them what that may mean. Sarah and Will beat feet to Kate's room. Sarah gets there first. She gasps and puts her hand over her mouth. Will kneels down beside the bed.
Mama! Mama!
Sarah turns on the light, and Will knows she's gone.
Oh, Mama.
Sarah slides up behind him, caressing him comfortingly. In Farrell's, Sprex is anxious. His hoofs tap as his leg jiggles nervously.
Tell me what you need.
Bring me everything from her apartment. Everything.
You got it, boss.
Pole makes eye contact with two demons. They follow, no questions. Sin is happily creating things in the kitchen. He tastes a bit of icing and nods in satisfaction. Otto comes into the room, wiping his hands on a towel. Sin shoves a spoon in Otto's face.
Here, taste this.
He snorts a little. They can hear faint, angelic laughter. Otto licks his great bull's tongue out and scoops the icing off the spoon. The laughing begins again. Sin and Otto shrug. It suddenly stops when Lucy appears. Today, she looks like a sexy librarian.
You know, you only have to look like that outside. Oh, but you are funny this way.
The laughing resumes and stops when she stops. Sin shrugs out of his demon disguise. He laughs at Otto as he reshapes and does a very manly crack of the neck and shoulders with a glob of icing on his nose.
I wanted to let you know that our guest has left her body and is in processing.
Sin suddenly brightens up.
I know who it is.
Oh, do tell.
Is it Pink?
Well, aren't you a clever boy? Yes, indeed it is.
Otto wipes icing off his nose and nods in approval.
I came to tell you to make your best lemon cake. She'll be here in the morning. Otto dear, let us allow him to get started. Come and show me what your mind has been doing.
Otto and Lucy walk off together. In Haven, Pink, Kate, and Aislinn stand on the blue and silver spiral carpet of the measuring room. Around the space are various sized funnels, arranged in a clock pattern from the smallest to the largest.
What is all this? This is the measuring room. Each clock measures your karma over the course of your life or lives. The more lives, the bigger the clock. This little one is yours. Put your hand on the scanner.
Wide-eyed, Kate looks around.
Just spread it out like this. Okay.
Kate does so hesitantly.
Kate Williams.
Oh.
Kate jumps back in surprise.
Human life cycle complete. Please place the marble at the marked entrance of the clock.
Pink showed her how to do it, and she dropped the marble in and watched it spiral around. It stopped a little over the line into the black.
85% good. Heaven candidate. Please enjoy your visit to Haven.
Pink walked over to a little bigger cone. She placed her hand on the scanner.
Helga Holtzfather. Level 3 Agent of Order. Discorporated. Please place the marble in the marked entrance of the clock.
Pink drops the black and white marble and holds her breath.
Hey, so I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Why?
They skipped ahead of plan.
It'll be enough. It seemed like the marble was taking so long. They leaned forward to watch as it spun down the rest of its speed, to land with a little jiggle.
Computing.
They waited.
Perfect balance. You are free to move about. Please enjoy your upgrade.
Pink pulled the receipt out of the machine. She collected Kate's and pulled her along as they left. They burst through the doors happily into the sun. The large bells in the tower began to ring. Pink held her hand out. She was glowing.
What's it mean? I've been promoted. Kate, you want to go see where I work? Yes. After that, will you smoke with us? I've got literal devil's lettuce. You can do that? It's not prohibited, just not encouraged. You know what? Maybe I will.
Will and Sarah stand in the rain surrounded by a host dressed in black. Open umbrellas stretched taut amplify the rhythm of the pattering rain. They are the murmuring last words of the preacher, and then it is over. Will and Sarah walk gingerly to the car and sit down out of the room. She pats him on the hand.
It's gonna be all right, Will. We'll get through this together.
I'm glad I have you here with me.
Yolanda and Robert scoot into the car opposite them. Robert pats Will and nods without saying anything. Yolanda weeps into her handkerchief as quietly as she can. Robert hugs her.
There, let it out, Diorio.
On Spring Street, Jack stood with Kevin and the architect, the fire chief, and a lawyer.
And how long do you need for the investigation?
Couple of weeks at most.
Thurston, get started on the plan, and I'll get with you in a few days.
Jack looks over the plans from the architect, nods his head.
You sure no changes? You want it exactly as it was?
Yep, that's right.
The other three walk off, leaving Kevin and Jack staring at the rubble.
And now we clean out her apartment. Come on, let's go.
She's right. You don't know how to take a day off, do you?
When you love your job, every day is like a day off.
In Haven, Pink, Aislinn, and Kate walk into her office. Lakeisha stands at the threads table, and Thane stands behind her.
Welcome back, Pink.
Ah, yes. Congrats on the promotion.
Thanks. This is Lakeisha's middle aspect of fate. She runs this order. This is Thane, the incarnation of death. He works with us.
Let's see how you level.
Pink places her hand on the scanner.
Helga Holtzfather. Level 4 Agent. All spells wiped.
Pink looks around, confused.
It's because they can't assign you new spells. You need the empty slots. Metatron informed me of what's going on. Good luck on your next mission.
Pink nods.
Well, if there's nothing you need from me, I'd like to go and relax. Is that okay?
Of course. You've earned a minute to yourself.
Come on, let's go to Sins.
Remember, they were deported.
Oh, yeah. Darn it. It's a shame. His cake was the best cake. Oh well, I guess we'll have to skip that part of the tour.
They walk to the fountain park on their way to her apartment. Kate looks around with her mouth open.
It's all so beautiful.
Jack and Kevin stand in Pink's empty apartment.
Well, I guess they came for her stuff.
They? Who? Her boss?
Probably. Well, that's this job. Let's go eat.
In Pink's Haven apartment, Aislinn and Kate sit while Pink makes drinks. Pink retrieves a bong from the bedroom and passes the trophy case. She sees Tex's pitcher and touches it gently. She snaps herself back to the task and swings around the table. She loads a bowl and offers Kate the first pull.
No, I think I'll watch you for a minute. Suit yourself.
Pink lights it and the clouds form and thunder rumbles overhead. Pink settles back into the sofa and sighs.
So you said I could go to heaven? Your numbers say you can. Is that what you want to do? What's it like? I've never been, but I'm told it's very nice. No one ages, no one gets sick. You get to be with what loved ones made the cut. You don't have to go if you aren't ready. It's a place most people don't come back from. Really? Oh well, no one's wanted to, so no one really knows. When Tex went through, it was all done with him in shock. He slept in a pod for a couple of days until they sorted it out. Why don't you go to be in heaven with Tex? I'd love to, but I can't. I have work to do. That's too bad. Can I ask for someone special to come get me when I leave? You want your husband to come for you, don't you? I can't wait to see him. It's been so long. I missed him so much. I think Portia can arrange that. Aislinn, want to hit this?
He leans over and takes the bong. Thunder rolls.
This batch isn't as nice as the last one. No lightning.
Well, I can't go myself. You get what you get. Pink shakes her head, then offers it to Kate. This time she takes a toke. Thunder rumbled weakly overhead.
I think one of those is enough. So what's next? We'll take you over to Portia's at the processing center. They'll put you to sleep in a pod and they'll scan you, and then when you wake up, your assigned guide will take you through, easy as pie. Can we go see that next? You in a big hurry to go to heaven? Kinda. This is nice and all, but I'm ready to go home. All right, Kate, we can go right now if you like, but it'll mean we have to say goodbye here.
Kate leans over and hugs Pink.
Thank you for everything you've done for us. Look after Will for me.
Pink takes her time hugging Kate. She rubs her back and tears swell. She smears them away and backs out.
Come on, Kate. Let's get you home.
They take Kate to processing. Portia is there with her clipboard and a handheld scanner.
Kate, I see you let Pink detour you before bringing you to me.
I had to say goodbye.
If you will stand right here.
She scans Kate with the hand scanner. An angel appears behind her, a tall black man with a kind face and bright golden eyes.
Are you ready, Mom?
Yes.
Pierce opened the portal. On the other side, William was waiting, looking as young as she. Will looked so much like him.
Thanks for taking care of my honeybee. I'll take it from here.
Will Sr. and Kate hug and kiss, glad to see each other. The heaven portal closed, and they were gone. Pink could feel Kate's connection to her severed. Portia turned to Pink.
Pink, are you ready?
Sure.
She scanned Pink, but nothing came up. She looks at her, and then at the scanner. She smacked it. She scans Pink again.
Oh, you aren't being reborn this time, are you?
Pink shakes her head.
So what are you doing?
Top secret.
Well, alright then. I guess they will gate you to wherever your next mission is. You got her, Ace?
Yep, I'll cover it. Pink and Aislinn wander outside and breathe in the sunshine. Do you really want to go so soon?
The sooner I go, the sooner I'll be back.
She hugs Aislinn again. Aislinn opens the portal. Don't forget what Metatron said about using your feelings to your advantage. It will help. I'll see you soon.
All right. See you soon.
She steps through into hell.
Sometimes you sign on to something and you aren't sure if you're ready. Sometimes you have to let it play out until you find a crossroads so you can make a new decision. There's also always a moment when you realize that there will be no more crossroads. You must sing the song all the way to the end. We stand here at the chorus of my song, in Farrell's. The room is full of demons waiting for me to begin. In the wee small hours of the morning, when the whole wide world is fast asleep, you lie awake and think about the boy, and never even think of counting sheep. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, it'd be yours if only you would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, that's the time you miss him most of all. When the sun is high in the afternoon sky, you can always find something to do. But from dusk till dawn, as the clock ticks on, something happens to you. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, it'd be yours if only you would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, that's the time you miss him most of all.
Pink walks off the stage, her heart pounding in the silence. She makes eye contact with a few customers. They always turn away. She stops to collect her nerve. She stands at Sprex's table, its crystal ball quiet. Tobacco-stained tarot cards lay on the table, neatly stacked. A crystal pendulum and a tiny loom also occupy the table. She swallows and steps into the office. It's transformed into another space, one she knows. Tech steps out of the shadows and smiles that disarming smile. The room that seems far away now bursts into celebration. He points at Pink and smiles.
That's all you, baby. No magic required.
Oh, Tex, I've missed you so much.
She rushes into his arms and smothers him with kisses.
Pink is playing with fire. Kate has been reunited with her beloved husband in heaven, and our earthbound friends make moves to go on with their lives. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Chasing Tales.
Hell's Bells.